Question 17 asks us to find the complement and supplement of angle A if angle A is 62 degrees. So complement, remember, means that they add to 90 degrees, and supplement means that they add to 180. And so we want to find both of those values. So if I have 90 degrees and I've used up 62, I can use some simple subtraction to figure out that 10 minus 2 is 8, 8 minus 6 is 2, so the complement is 28 degrees. I'd use that same process if I want the supplement, so I need 180 degrees total. Again, I've used up 62. I'm going to borrow and get that I get an 8 and get 118 degrees. So remember, a complementary angle adds up to be 90 degrees, a supplementary angle adds up to be 180. For number 18 and 19, you have to identify the relationship between the angles in the picture that you're looking at, and then use the information you see to solve for x. So for example, in this picture, they've given me information about this angle and this angle. That's what's labeled with extra information. And so I want to know what's the relationship between these two angles. Are they vertical, complementary, or supplementary? Vertical angles are formed by intersecting lines, which these are, so that's what this relationship is. They're vertical angles. Complementary means that they would add up to 90 degrees. I don't see a box that gives me that information. Where supplementary means that together they form a straight line or are 180 degrees. So I'm going to go with vertical, and I know that vertical angles are congruent, which is what allows me to write an equation. 8x minus 12 equals 5x plus 3. Put an equal sign between them because these two angles are congruent. Then to solve, I move these x's to the other side by subtracting. I get 3x minus 12 equals 3. I'd add 12 to both sides. I get 3x equals 15. And then when I divide by 3, I get that x equals 5 degrees. In this case, all they wanted me to do is solve for x. 19 is a very similar question, but as I look at my picture, I notice that I have a straight line along the bottom here. And straight lines have to do with supplementary angles. And I have to know that a straight line should add up to be 180 degrees. So 10x plus 10 plus 5x equals 180 degrees. So this angle, which is here, plus this angle, which is here, add up to form a straight line, or 180 degrees. So I'm going to combine my x's and say 15x plus 10 equals 180. When I subtract 10 from both sides, I get that 15x equals 170. Divide both sides by 15. 170 divided by 15 gives me 11.3 repeating degrees. So you first have to identify the relationship between the angles that you're looking at and then determine what that tells you to do in terms of writing the equation. Vertical angles are congruent. Supplementary angles add together to equal 180 degrees. If there had been complementary angles, they would have had two angles that add together to be 90 degrees.